Hi,
Konnichiwa.
I'm Noam,
I'm Arie. And today,
we're going to talk about leeks.
So actually, leek is a really beautiful vegetable, and it's so common here in Japan, but also very much in the place where we come from. And we wanted to use the whole leek today. So we made two dishes, one using the green part and one using the white part. So leeks. We were so surprised how much it's used in Japan. And basically leeks have the two parts, the white and the green. And actually most of the recipes using only the white, but we really want to take kind of advantage of everything. So we've made two recipes today, one using the white and one using the green. So we're actually going to start with the one using the green. So
Should I just chop these ones?
Hai, onegai shimasu. We have the green part and we have
Some
fresh spinach. Okay. So what we're gonna do to use this green part of the leek, we're just gonna heat a frying pan with a little bit of olive oil. Just let it heat up for a second. And we're gonna add
the leeks. I just cut it kind of rough. It doesn't have to be too... This fry, and in the meanwhile I will cut also some spinach. These are actually like two vegetables which are very popular in Israel as well, spinach and leek. Leek in Israel looks a bit different. Usually it's more like this. We found it in Japan, it grows in Japan, but as you know, most negi in Japan looks like this. Taste, it's the same, so it doesn't really matter. Both have green part, white part, and today we're going to use both parts.
And the spinach is much quicker, so we can add it a little bit later. So this salad, actually, this salad is inspired by another Israeli chef that we really like. His family originally come from also from Morocco, and he's really influenced the Israeli kitchen over, I would say, the last kind of 20-30 years. And the Israeli kitchen is really developed, and now you can find amazing Israeli restaurants in Paris, London, New York, and still the Israeli kitchen is really developing. It's not even clear what is it, right?
Right, but I think the change was because in the beginning people in Israel thought that the best cuisine is the French or the Italian, and they kind of try to import. But then they realized that they have such an amazing things lying just in their mother or grandmother house.
Kitchens.
Yeah. So just they went into the kitchen and got all the recipes, and of course made some modern adaptations, but still the basic is what they took from their grandmas and mothers, and
very home cooking, but adapting it, to the kind of restaurant tradition. Fresh spinach. So. Yeah. Now spring is such a good time for cooking greens. Actually, in Israel, we love things at their green stage, and now it's spring is exactly the time. So like garlic, when it's green garlic.
just a bit of
tiny, really spicy chili pepper.
a bit more.
Okay.
And again, wash your hands after chili pepper.
Anything else going on top of this?
No, that's all.
That's it. Wow, so simple. On a nice antique Japanese ceramic plate. So simple, so fresh, hopefully so yummy. So from the white part with a bit of potato and a bit of, what else did we put? Breadcrumbs.
Basically, we cooked, we chopped the white part, we cooked it, and then we put it like in a sieve.
To take out all the water.
All the water, even crush it a bit to take all the water, because afterwards you're gonna fry it and you don't want the water inside the hot oil, because it's just gonna
burst.
burst.
So basically, it's kind of a leek.
Croquette, I would
Yeah, croquette.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna heat them up now.
I'm ready to taste.
Yeah, so where should we start? We have two things. We have one is kind of a hot salad with the green part of the negi.
And some spinach.
And some spinach and a bit of chili and spices. And the other
Is a very traditional kind of croquette.
in the Jewish New Year, actually this symbolizes kind of that all the bad things that we have in our life will go away. So around a festival called Hanukkah, which is the same time of Christmas.
Sort of like same time of Christmas.
Yeah. And then we fry a lot of things because in Jewish history there was a miracle connected to oil. So we're frying a lot of things.
Basically, you get fats.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And it's a very common dish in cafes in Tel Aviv actually. So we've taken the white part of the negi and mixed it up with some cheese and with some what else? Potato.
Yeah.
And kind of taken out all the liquids and made it into a mixture, and that mixture made into small balls and fried. And that's it. And we served it with some yogurt and if you remember, sumac.
So just some spice, but you can use shiso if you like, or sumac if you get it, or you don't need to use any, just a bit of salt and pepper.
So we're just gonna take one and dip it in some yogurt.
Okay.
Itadakimasu.
Yeah, itadakimasu.
Really fluffy. Really nice and fluffy.
Reminds me of Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
That's the miracle.
Yeah. So now we're closer to other Jewish holidays, but still really nice, kind of very comfort food kind of thing. So really yummy.
With the lemon. It's
The
nice.
lemon and a bit of spice, and I think really nice next to like some cooked fish or like some, even like a steak or something. So a really nice kind of addition.
Like vegetarian side dish.
Vegetarian side dish, and a really great way to use the whole negi because we don't want to throw anything away. So it's a really great way to utilize everything. Good.
Kampai. There's a lot of chopping in this recipe, and for chopping we use a special knife that we got here in Japan.
But let's think how we got that knife. So actually, just before coming to Japan, we decided to get married in Tel Aviv, and a good friend of ours came up with the idea of giving us an amazing gift, and that was an introduction to a Japanese cooking teacher here in Japan.
So Kyoko-san, our incredible cooking teacher, she took us to Kappabashi, which is really one of our
Favorite places in Tokyo.
We don't go a lot because
Too dangerous,
yeah,
huh?
it's too dangerous. Our house cannot storage everything.
Yeah, we want everything from Kappabashi.
Yeah.
But she took us to her favorite knife shop and introduced us to the people there, and we were thinking which knife to buy, and she helped us.
She helped us like to choose the right knife for us, for what we use, what we cook. So we choose the right one, and then she suggested that we carve our names, but of course they don't do it in English or not in Hebrew or not Hebraico.
No.
But they do it in kanji. We don't know kanji, so she chose for us a special kanji to represent our names.
And what she felt, the way she knows us, and actually we don't really know what it means, unfortunately, but when people see it, they say, it's really nice.
Yeah,
so we trust
actually,
it.
it's on both sides of the knife.
Yeah.
One says Noam, one says Aye, but to be honest, I don't know.
We cannot tell the difference.
I don't know which side says what, so.
But anyway, Kyoko is our kind of door opener to many Japanese products and Japanese cooking techniques, and we really appreciate this opportunity to learn more about the Japanese kitchen. So, negi is accessible all year in Japan, everywhere, and we really recommend to try something different than the way it's used regularly in Japan. So,
and it's so easy.
So easy.
Also, spinach is quite
always
every time
accessible.
we go to the supermarket, you have negi and spinach. It's the basics. So.
Please try.